What is the best way to accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour? We bet most of you answered, buy a supercar such as a Lamborghini Aventador or Bugatti Chiron. However, what would you do if you do not have $1.5 million to rake out for a Bugatti? Well, we got some good news. You can still be able to get an affordable car if you are a speed junkie. Here are the cheapest and best cars that can go 0 to 60 miles per hour in under only 5 seconds. Make sure to stick around for the whole video because the last few cars you're going to be very surprised about. 2007 Nissan 370Z. Powered by a naturally aspirated spark ignition 4-stroke DOHC V6 engine that produces 323 horsepower, 2011 Nissan 370Z can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.8 seconds, and you can get this car for as low as $14,000. The 2011 Nissan 370Z also produces 268 pound-feet of torque, and it is hooked onto a 6-speed manual transmission. This car has a top speed of 176 miles per hour, 283 kilometers per hour, and can also accelerate from rest to 100 miles per hour in 11.7 seconds, and rest to 100 kilometers per hour in just 5.1 seconds. Volkswagen Golf R. The 2012 Volkswagen Golf R's prices can go as low as $15,000. The 2018 version of this car is powered by a turbocharged and intercooled DOHC 16-valve inline-4 engine. This engine produces 292 horsepower and 280 pound-feet of torque. The 2012 Volkswagen Golf R accelerates from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.5 seconds, while the 2018 version accelerates from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.8 seconds, which is really weird. The 2018 version goes from rest to 100 miles per hour in 12.1 seconds and has a top speed of 150 miles per hour. Not too bad. It manages 21 miles per gallon in the city and 29 miles per gallon on the highway. Chevrolet Corvette C5. According to Automobile Catalog, the Chevrolet Corvette C5 can accelerate from rest to 60 miles per hour in just 4.5 seconds. This machine cranks out some 350 brake horsepower and 375 pound-feet of torque. It is powered by a naturally aspirated spark ignition 4-stroke indirection injection V8 engine and has a fuel capacity of 70 liters or 18.5 US gallons. The 2001 Chevrolet Corvette has a top speed of 175 miles per hour or 282 kilometers per hour. Equipped with a 6-speed automatic manual transmission, this car does a quarter mile in 13 seconds. One of the good things about the car is you can snag this car with as little as $12,500. 2005 Chrysler 300C SRT8. The 2005 Chrysler 300C SRT8's prices can go as low as $8,995. This car is powered by a naturally aspirated gasoline indirect injection V8 engine. The price is going to be even lower if you negotiate with the dealer. This engine produces 425 horsepower and 420 pound-feet of torque. The 300C SRT8 accelerates from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.9 seconds, just under 5 seconds, rests to 100 miles per hour in 12 seconds, and has a top speed of 170 miles per hour. It manages 9.6 miles per gallon in the city and 17 miles per gallon on the highway. This 4-door rear-wheel drive executive car also features a 5-speed automatic manual transmission with auto-stick manual shift mode. 2003 Jaguar XJR. According to Automobile Catalog, the 2003 Jaguar XJR can accelerate from rest to 60 miles per hour in 4.8 seconds. This machine cranks out some 390 brake horsepower and 399 pound-feet of torque. It is powered by a supercharged spark ignition 4-stroke indirect injection V8 engine and has a fuel capacity of 85 liters, which is 22.5 US gallons. The 2003 Jaguar XJR has a top speed of 175 miles per hour or 281 kilometers per hour. Equipped with a 6-speed automatic transmission, this car does a quarter mile in 13.2 seconds. You can snag this car with as little as $12,000 US. 2010 Audi S5. Powered by a naturally aspirated gasoline direct injection DOHC V8 engine that produces 349 horsepower, the 2010 Audi S5 can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.6 seconds, and you can get this car for as low as $14 grand. The 2010 Audi S5 also produces 324 pound-feet of torque and is hooked onto a 6-speed manual transmission. This car has a top speed of 174 miles per hour, which is 280 kilometers per hour, and can also accelerate from rest to 100 miles per hour in just 11.4 seconds, and rest to 100 kilometers per hour in 4.8 seconds. The Audi S5 is the high-performance variant of Audi's A5. It is also the coupe, cabriolet, and 5-door fastback versions of the 4th generation V8 Audi S4 Saloon and Estate models. Like all Audi S cars, they are only available as standard with the Audi's Quattro 4-wheel drive 4WD system. Most versions of the S5 are manufactured at Audi's plant in Ingolstadt, Germany. They're available as a coupe, cabriolet, and 5-door sportback, which is not previously available in North America until the 2018 model year, which was released in the United States in mid-2017. The cabriolets are built at Audi's factory in Neckarsulm, Germany. The chassis in an S5 and A5 are very different. The S5 is cheaper than the A5, and it's of better quality. Mitsubishi Lancer GSR Evolution XTC SST. The 2009 Mitsubishi Lancer GSR Evolution XTC SST's prices can go as low as 30 grand. This car is powered by a turbocharged DOHC gasoline indirect injection V6 engine. This car certainly has a very long and sporty name. Let's see if it lives up to that. This engine produces 296 horsepower and 311 pound-feet of torque, which is a little bit less than the other cars on the list. The Lancer GSR Evolution XTC SST accelerates from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.9 seconds, rests to 100 miles per hour in 13 seconds, and has a top speed of 157 miles per hour. It manages 12.8 miles per gallon in the city and 21.4 miles per gallon on the highway. This 4-door 4-wheel drive sports car also features a 6-speed dual-clutch automatic with manual shift mode transmission. 2015 Dodge Challenger RT Scat Pack. According to Automobile Catalog, the 2015 Dodge Challenger RT Scat Pack can accelerate from rest to 60 miles per hour in 4.4 seconds. This machine cranks out some 485 brake horsepower and 475 pound-feet of torque. It is powered by a naturally aspirated spark ignition 4-stroke indirect injection V8 engine and has a fuel capacity of 70 liters, 18.5 US gallons. The 2015 Dodge Challenger RT Scat Pack has a top speed of 181 miles per hour, 292 kilometers per hour, certainly one of the more faster cars on the list. Equipped with an 8-speed automatic with auto-stick manual shift mode transmission, this car does a quarter mile in 12.6 seconds. You can get this car with as little as $38,995, but since it depreciates very fast, you can get it for much cheaper, probably. Chevrolet Camaro. Powered by a naturally aspirated spark ignition 4-stroke indirect injection V8 engine that produces 400 horsepower, the 2010 Chevrolet Camaro can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.7 seconds, and you can get this car for as low as $9,560. That is under $10,000 for a car that goes 0 to 60 in under 5 seconds. 2010 Chevrolet Camaro also produces 410 pound-feet of torque and is hooked onto a 6-speed automatic with tap-shift manual stick mode transmission. This car has a top speed of 174 miles per hour and can also accelerate from rest to 100 miles per hour in 11.3 seconds and rest to 100 kilometers per hour in just 4.9 seconds. Mercedes-Benz C55 AMG. According to Automobile Catalog, the 2005 Mercedes-Benz C55 AMG can accelerate from rest to 60 miles per hour in just 4.7 seconds. This machine cranks out some 362 brake horsepower and 376 pound-feet of torque. It is powered by a naturally aspirated spark ignition 4-stroke indirect injection V8 engine like every other car on this list and has a fuel capacity of 62 liters, which is 16.4 US gallons. The 2005 Mercedes-Benz C55 AMG also has a top speed of 175 miles per hour or 281 kilometers per hour. Equipped with a 5-speed automatic with manual shift mode transmission, this car has a quarter mile in just 13.3 seconds. If you're on a middle range budget for a really fast car and a really good car, you can snag this car with as little as $15,000, and that is the perfect mid-range budget. Porsche 911 Carrera. The Porsche 911, pronounced 911 or in German, 911, it's a 2-door, 2+2 high-performance rear-engine sports car. Introduced in September 1964 by Porsche AG of Stuttgart, Germany. It has a rear-mounted flat-six engine and all-around independent suspension. It has undergone continuous development, though the basic concept has remained unchanged. The engines were air-cooled until the introduction of the Type 996 in 1998, with the 993 produced from 1994 to 1998 model years being the last of the air-cooled Porsche sports cars. Mercedes-Benz S600. Powered by a V8 engine that produces 496 horsepower, this Mercedes can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.9 seconds, and you can get this car for as low as $10,000. This car also produces 258 pound-feet of torque and is hooked onto a 6-speed manual transmission or a 5-speed Tiptronic transmission. The 2004 Mercedes-Benz S600 prices can go as low as $7,500, which is even cheaper than $10,000, but this is only going to happen if you negotiate, which you should do for every car. This car is powered by an intercooled SOHC gasoline indirect injection V12 engine that is twin turbocharged. This engine produces 493 horsepower and 590 pound-feet of torque. This car accelerates from 0 to 60 in 4.5 seconds. It depends on the model and it depends on the modifications you do. Sometimes it's 4.5, sometimes it's 4.9. It goes from rest to 100 miles per hour in 10.6 seconds and has a top speed of 192 miles per hour, which is the fastest on the list, nearing 200 miles per hour for less than $10,000. It manages 9.6 miles per gallon in the city and 19.4 miles per gallon on the highway. This 4-door rear-wheel drive executive luxury sedan also features a 5-speed automatic with manual shift mode transmission. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any more videos of cars on a budget, and much more. Check out the Cars on a Budget playlist and in the video link down in the description. I will see you in the next video. Take care.